Alright. I love that eye shine.
Yeah. He's not a bad one. Come here. So we got to be careful. He's nice. Yeah, he's a nice fish. You just shine the torch out there. Come on, open your jaw. Just spat the lure. He's a nice solid fish, isn't he?
Got scars on him.
You want to grab the camera? Just hold that rod for me, buddy. I'll slide him back in the water. Yeah, solid fish, isn't he? He's away. So retrieving these paddle prawns, if I want to fish them shallow, I'm basically throwing them in and working them up over the top of the snags. So if there's a snag in there, as soon as it hits the water, put the reel in gear and twitch it up like that. I don't want it to sink down deep. Once I'm over the shallow and I want to sink it down into a deeper part, I'll just lower the rod as it sinks and wind up the slack. Give a few little twitches like that. A lot of this stuff comes into the type of rod. Hey? No. A lot of the stuff that we're doing is it relies on the rod, having a good rod. This is a Samurai Infinite. It's a really crisp sort of a blank, so you can really make a lure dance and come to life. I'm only using 20-pound braid, 30-pound leader. Tanum's using a little surface lure. There's nothing better than catching them on the surface. So. Something just chased that. Just had a bow wave after it. I just had a bow wave chased it. Got a straight retrieve. I'll sink it down and try and straight retrieve it through there. And try a hard body, I think. Learning how to cast in tight cover, tight conditions is a pretty important thing if you're going to do this sort of stuff, and you've got to be able to cast without heaps of room around you and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, practicing different casting techniques and all that sort of stuff's a pretty good thing to do in the backyard, you know, like get used to doing little flip casts and stuff like that, little things like that. Obviously I've got trees everywhere around me here. The hell was that? Something just crawled over my foot. And I've got my good safety boots on. A little short cast like that quite often catch big fish doing this sort of thing. Yeah, what can we go bunty up here? This could get untidy. What going? Snag, isn't it? big fish looking snag, this one. It's a good one, this one. I don't know if I'm going to land him in here. This would be a metre fish, Tatum. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Way up. Oh, maybe not a metre, maybe 98. Something like that. Here, Tatum. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. If he's not a metre, he ain't far off it. He's right down the throat too. The lure's actually poking out his gills. Oh, he's bleeding. Here, turn him. This is such a crocky spot. We've seen big crocs here before, 12, 13 foot. Open your mouth, open your mouth. Oh, gone. Would have at least liked to have got the lure out of him. I don't know if he's as big as that other one. He didn't want to come up. Exact same spot though. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, might be bigger. Maybe. He's running at me. He's running at me. He changed his mind. Oh, no, he's not bigger. He's about the same though, I think. Oh, just you stay back from that water. I'm going to get you to hold the rod for me in a sec. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'll get hold of him and then I'll get you to go and grab the camera and we'll get him back in the water as quick as we can. He's hooked in the tip of the lip, this one. Yeah, it is good. Well, that way he's not going to, he's not hurt. Oh, no, be 85, 90, this one.
I've got the rod.
This is where that big croc was that time, so. Hook in the thumb. Right. I'll put this here. Right. Look at that for a barra. The bloody hook got me. Fish that one. Now it took a lot of casts to get the first one that busted me off before when I was trying to get hold of it. That took probably, this is the glory of bloody video stuff, is that you can't see that there was like 20 casts put into that same spot before that fish ate it. And then that one would have taken probably another 10 or 12 casts for that fella there to eat it. He's not as big as the other one, but that hook out of him.
I was like, where's my rod? It's poking into my gut.
Just grab that rod, mate, out of the road. Just slide him in those first, because they ain't getting too close to there.
That was not no spread.
You watch him though, he'll take off, there's nothing wrong with him.
Holy.
Just had a boil come up. I just said to Tanner, I said, I don't know if I just got hit on the drop then. A big boil come up. It's definitely a colour. Oh, yep. Definitely a colour thing though.
I went exactly your
Yeah,
path.
put one in there straight away. So give that thump under the water will get the others going. There's more than one there. He's only about 55 maybe. Little fella. God. Makes them other ones look big, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the size of some of these mosquitoes.
I know.
And pull a cow down. That is one of the smallest barra you'll ever see, and it came off that little pandanus branch. What are you using? Oh, a little raw prawn, 4-inch paddle prawn.
Yep.
Oh.
Are you serious?
There's a big shallow edge comes up there, so big shallow edge tapers up towards that grass, and then it drops off into a hole over there. So I'll do the shallows first and see if there's any fish sitting up there, and if they're not, then I'll cast it. And that's the difference, you know, you're trying to work it just under the surface, but over here where it's deeper, I'm going to cast it up into there, and then I have to wait for it to sink. Holy dooly, look at the bow wave. Big boil coming up there. I just dropped another big one.
Did you feel the hook?
What's that, another 10 casts before we got the bite? Yeah, you would have felt the hook. He shook his head 3 or 4 times before the hook come out.
I'm just waiting to see a big needle come out of it. I just know it's gonna happen.
Bite?
Oh!
Yeah, it was a bite.
Tiny thing. He disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Little one. Really little one. Oh, I wish I had the GoPro going for that. Tanner just worked his weedless plastic across the top of there and he's gone, is that a fish just moved all that weed? And boof! It was just there. Really? Oh, when it landed, look. Yeah, yep, he's on it. Oh, no. He's missed it, look. He's still on it. He's on it. Off that one in the middle there. That was on the way down too. I'll come over the snag and then let it sink. It was on the way down, he grabbed it. And this is what we keep on talking about, you know, like the jig head being heavy enough to make it swim on the way down. You know, that way it's sort of working from the surface to the bottom.